Alright, guys. So, in order to trade very well, you need to practice it like any skill, just like doing your practice for basketball or martial arts or whatever. And you need to train it daily or once a week or whatever. But in trading, to become really good, you need to have taken a ton of trades. And to do that, you can do it live on the 4 hour, like I'm doing with my indicators, which I have some results from. These are all live trades I took in the paper trader. As you can see, a lot of trades taken in the past. This was 2024. I've been trading systematic systems for a long time since this. Because I had to go to work, I didn't feel the need anymore to trade manually. But lately I've been going back to the manual, not because my trading systems are not doing well on their own, the automated ones, but it's also just really a nice practice because trading systematic automations is something completely different. Like they're almost never going to be as good as a human that's trained, that mastered the skill. And also, it just doesn't feel artisanal. Like it's not you pressing the buttons, it's not you looking at the chart. So I actually like the systematic trading thing. Maybe some people will say I'm dumb because, yeah, why trade this when you can just run your MetaTrader 5 on the prop firms, make money automatically? But yeah, it was just feeling a bit off. I want to get back to this system. So in order to feel comfortable trading these on prop firms, I need to train a bit more on them. I need to backtest it properly. And to do that, TradingView has a wonderful tool. It's got a replay tool. And because I have so many charts in my watch list, it's a bit difficult at times. Let me remove this because this is bad when I tested it. I tested this before. I got some good results, but I was using the replay trading thing and it wasn't working as I want. So I'm doing this manually now, tracking it with a new spreadsheet I'm making. So just gonna do like an half an hour or an hour session, get some music going in the background, just trade all these charts. So what you do is you go to the replay mode. First select some date because well I haven't been trading in well, I did a test in January before, so I'm not gonna do that. But I haven't been trading in 2022 the system, so I don't know what the market was doing, and I'm going through so many charts that I'll just zone out and don't even know which pairs that I'm trading. It's just get the feeling going, go to the chart. So it's all fresh for me. I just get a fresh chart like this. I can just press forward, get a new candle. If I see a setup, I can just draw it on the chart and then let the price go. See if it hits the take profit, if it gets filled, if it hits stop loss. Put them in a spreadsheet, and then in the end, you can draw a nice equity chart and track your results. So that's how I'm going to be stress testing the system. This is just a first hour. Gonna be doing this as a habit. So the results will get to 1,000 trades in yeah, quite a while. But once I reach at least 200 to 300 trades, and to combine that with the live trading results, this will make me really happy to trade it live with real capital on prop firms uh, as something to combine with my automated systems. So I'm just gonna put a time lapse, maybe explain some trades, and if you want to look how I do it, you can watch it. I'm doing this all transparent, and yeah, see ya. Okay, so I'm taking a trade on the silver pair because it made a false breakout of the fat cat zone. It has a nice range, it's been ranging on, so I expect this price action to go back up range here a bit. Gonna be putting stop loss below this wick, target a 1-to-1, because on these ranging type setups, I don't target huge and just let it breathe a bit. So this is an entry. The other trades, they were limit orders. Alright, so you would think you could take a short setup on the XPX 500, but me personally, and this, yeah, you can say it's hindsight, but it's also common knowledge. On the American indexes or on gold or silver, I just never short. These pairs are good for longing, but not for shorting. So I'm not gonna take this trade. All the rest of the pairs, I trade whatever I want with them. But this one, nah. Alright, so I got through the chart, and then I can just press Shift and the right button to load a new candle, and just go through them all again. And I'll just keep repeating this process over and over and over for an hour. It's a bit boring, but this is how you really stress test the system and really trade as if you were trading this live. So on this pair, I also see a potential range setup from the fat cat zone. Okay, it annihilated the zone once, but now it's looking good. In the past it looked good. It looks like a solid range. So just gonna put a 1-to-1 trade on here. Target the fib level here. 1-to-1, give it some room to breathe so it can still create a small fake out and then get to my profit target. So this is a limit order. I have to wait till it gets filled. Okay, so you can see this wick here. This trade got filled on the AUD USD, a short. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so here on Euro USD, there's a clear fat cat zone. Market is having bearish trends. So there's a big chance it could get back into the range. But given that it has such a clear target, I can just do a 2-to-1 trade. This is perfect. Just put stop loss of this wick. Bam. Target this. Get in. And that's good. Trade is open. Okay, so here we got a clear rally. Long term, we're looking bullish. Got not too thick a zone, but I'm seeing some reaction from the zone. So if you just look at the price action, it looks like a nice range. Like you could throw a box like this, and it's bouncing from this. But let's not throw anything on chart. Let's just use the indicator. Target this swing. I'm gonna use a 1.5 on here. Give it a little room to breathe. If the swing was bigger, this could become a 2-to-1. But this is how I'm seeing it now. This could become a crazy trade. I think I might risk it because we have the swing point and the fib level here. So yeah, you can call it catching a falling knife. But if there's big profit potential, like you see this huge swing, I'm just gonna do it. Use the two fat cat zones as support. Target this entire move. Bang, 3-to-1. It's very unlikely to win, but if this wins, it's gonna be a big win. So that's where the discretion comes in. If you were to trade something completely automatic, it would have to be really smart to make these kind of decisions. Uh, and this is fun, you know. Okay, as you can see here, the position is moving against us, but I have this one rule: I never touch a trade once it's open. Maybe if there's like a huge news event that I know of, I could do it, or for a prop firm rule, but here you just leave it open and see what it brings you. That's a mistake a lot of people make, and they don't have any conviction in their trades. That's why you need to backtest, do stuff like this, because then you know you can trust your system. Okay, this one is almost reaching stop loss. Here, price touched the fib level a bit, showing some little reaction. Long term and mid term, price is also looking bearish. So I'm gonna assume the market wants to go down here, enter a market position, stop loss. Let's put it, yeah, give it a bit of room and target at the bottom of this range. Like a one to three would be good. Something like this. I Okay, I finally got an entry into this position. So let's see if it plays out. Okay, got our first loss. So since we always risking 1% per trade, a loss is always a minus 100 here. Minus 100. Fine. Okay, this color needs to be fixed later, but for now just push in the trades. Okay, AUD, USD, direction, short. Cool. Yeah, you could say enter the AUD GPY position. Probably could be good, but then again, I'm already in AUD CHF, which is similar pair, so why double the risk, double the correlation? Fuck that. Alright, finally got entered on the fib level. So let's see how this trade plays out on USD CHF. Okay, got stopped out on Euro USD. So that's minus 100. Got a reaction from the fat cat level here using a fib. So I'm just gonna enter a short position on GBP USD. Put stop above the zone. Target the lows of this previous range. And let's see if price can enter it. Here we got a big wick through the fat cat zone and coming from a big zone. So here we got buyers pushing price up. So I could enter right away. I put a limit order inside the zone. I'm thinking market will try and retest this fib level first, make like a double bottom before moving up. So let's see. I'm gonna push it at the fib level to get a better risk to reward. Give market some room to breathe, and then target all the way to a 2 to 1. Bang. See? As you can see, the price had to retest the fibs. I could have even entered at a lower fib, but let's see if price tends to react to the upside. Alright, we finally enter this trade at just above the fib level. Like, you could enter here at the bottom, try and play the range, but with the indicator, what's it called again? The recursive market environment I built, you can see all the trends are looking very bearish. So why would you go against the trend? There's no point. Okay, I'm doing this live. So it's 30 minutes. Time for a smoke break. So this is what it takes to become a profitable trader. It's either very simple, robust, automated strategies, some breakouts, some moving average stuff, or it's mastering a visual indicator, training your mind, training your psychology, and reading the charts, and just become very good at it. So how else are you gonna make money with this? This is nothing easy. I was unprofitable for about 2 years or something before I actually became profitable, and that was just one system. It was news trading. That was the only system that I was like, okay, I know this works. And even to this day, I sometimes have systems where, yeah, you're just not sure. Most people, when they get into trading, they um, they get into it thinking it's gonna be easy, just follow an educator. They look at the charts. Charts look like they're easy to predict. Oh yeah, just take a short from the zone, take a long here, take a long here. It all looks very easy in hindsight. But once you start trading, that's when you start to notice that all these things of, yeah, just trade meme coins, invest 50 euro, make 20 euro in a day or something. That's just gambling. That's not real trading. Even making 1% a day is unrealistic. I made like 147% in a year, and that was my best year trading. And that to me to this day, that's still like an incredible result. And I risked a lot to do that. But in order to target gains like this, you need to become really good at this because these markets are tough. So I'm just gonna keep trading now, even though I'm smoking. Just go through the charts. Make sure I at least get some trades going. Hope to get at least 5 to 10 trades finished by the end of this session. And then just next day, keep on repeating it. Become better and better and better. Like you see this huge wick? That was probably a news release. Alright, the news stopped us out on the GBP GPY trade. So there's already 3 consecutive losses. But whatever, that's just 3 trades. I'm gonna take hundreds of trades. So whatever. Also stopped out on this trade. Oh, that's what it is. Alright, so there's a zone here at the top with a fib level. The area in between it, there's a lot of space for the market to move, to fill back this huge gap the market made. So I'm hoping price rallies to this fib. Put the stop loss above the zone here, a bit like this. Give it a bit of room. And then target this fat cat zone. Let's make it a 2.5. Alright. Right. The first winner of the session. There's a USD GPY trade, 2 to 1. So that's 200 profit. USD GPY long. Alright. Okay, that looks like an entry on Euro USD. It's already reacting a bit. Even though price hasn't reached this point yet, we could get a big candle. So I'm already putting a short already on this NZD GPY pair because this zone is just it's super strong. So let's give it a bit of room. Just below the FIB level here. And target something a bit conservative. Let's just get it back to exploring this zone a bit. So here we got a losing trade. Then new fat gut zone is coloring very bright. Trend is yeah, not really going anywhere. So I think I'll take a long here. Enter in the middle of the zone. This wick. Stop loss below the zone. Let's do it below this best zone. And yeah, just target a 1-to-1. Quick bounce back up. Let's target these wicks. Alright. Alright. Here I see a double FIB setup. Should have seen it before. But since the market is bearish overall, I hope price wicks into the zone. Can target getting back to this other fat cat zone. Good stop in the zone above it, 2-to-1. Alright. Looks like I got tagged into this trade, so let's hope for the best. Right, I skipped a candle, but this is gonna be the last time going through the ones because my hour is over. I wish I have a trade still open. Just keep it open for tomorrow's session. Save the date and just yeah, just keep trading the entire history until I have a complete backtest all the way from 2022. All right. So I also had a backtest session I did before this, which was not really that good because I was using the replay trading. But yeah, I moved pretty fast because I could only have one trade open at a time. So each trade I managed to close. So I'm just gonna add these in a spreadsheet. Actually, it doesn't really matter the order of things. It's just I need data on trades. Sadly, I was doing it quick. I didn't save which pairs this were, which was mostly Forex, but I'm also adding this to the sheet because more data is better. Yeah, and otherwise it will also be half an hour to an hour wasted time. So let's put this on the top. All right. So that's a 2-to-1 win. So 200, 120, 200. Okay. Then minus 100 gives us a loss. Minus 100 gives us a loss. Then 130, 150, minus 100. then a 101, then minus 100. So overall, just made a tiny profit on these backtests, not a lot, but at least it's profitable for now, just like my live trading was. So let's see how this continues in the future. See ya. I'm probably not gonna do this every day, full recording, but I'm gonna keep this process and share the results with you guys, because that's what I do. I try to be as transparent as possible. Let me know what you think, and if you're also doing something similar to this to improve your trading. Alright, peace.